Hey there, it's Boots Owen. This is my Volkswagen T4 transporter van, and I'm having a bit of a weird one with the headlight. If you look at this side here, it's just loose. And I think years and years ago it happened over here, because you see this damage here? I hit a pheasant, and in there's that little screw. I think I broke that adjuster. So like it should be nice and solid like this one, but it's obviously not. These indicators pop off, and if I look down in the top there's this little tab here. This little black plastic piece is retaining the white plastic piece, so you've just got to put something down there to push it out of the way. It should slide out. There it is. Slide it out, so it just rides in on this fin here, top and bottom in that groove, and there's one above, and it's just retained by that black plastic tab there. Let's unclip this as well. Just squeeze those together and it pops off. There's your indicator there. That's how you would change the bulb as well. You just get in like that. I think it twists out. That's how you change the indicator bulb. Snap it back. I've taken out those two screws there, but it doesn't come out, so I presume it's held in at the bottom. There's a couple of screws here and here, and then three up on top. One here and then one here and here. So I've got the top ones off, I'll get the bottom ones off, and then I'll show you how to pop it off. So it's got these little plastic lugs and they just pop onto some pins. Two screws underneath as well. Here. Oh, they're really tight. I'll get them out without the camera. So they're all out now, and this just should lift out. Yeah. That's one. Right, it's easier just to twist that off than to unclip it in this case. And here you can see what's wrong. This plastic thingy's just dead, so we have to get something on there. This is a gutter bolt. It's a metric gutter bolt. So I've just filed a tiny bit of the corner off each of the corners. Maybe that'll let me go in there, will it? Yes. Something to be locked in there, so I don't know if I've got enough depth in this. No, that's a bit loose, so I'll try the white washer. Yeah, I'll do it. So you can see all I've done there is I've made a nut captive within that. Tighten that up. And the idea is that this screw goes around. I've got to get this on from the other side first. Like that, so that I can tie it together. There you go. So that's all I've done there. Put that like that. Adjust it like this. Yeah, that's working fine. So I'll just put it all back together outside. As usual with these jobs, we're losing daylight. Let's press on. Right, so what's happening now is that because this big red thing is hanging out so far at the back, it's blocking me. So I just turned it round and it fit fine. But when I was doing that, I broke this thing, this little plastic dude here, which was the one on the other side. Then I thought, oh, that's a really awkward shape, and so I looked at it and it would be £27 for these little plastic things, 3 or 4 of them and the screws, just for one light, mind. So I thought, well, how am I going to do that? So I need a nut that goes on an M6 and somehow engages in there, and it's easy to see it now, but it took me half an hour faffing around. It's just a regular old M6 wing nut, and then to pack it so that it doesn't slide out, I just put another nut there, and I thought about bunging it up with a load of that magic silicone, but I'm just going to leave it for now and see what happens. A new light for these is about 50 quid, which is kind of crazy, you know, if the lights, it's a hella light, and a new one's 50 quid. So if that does it, well, that does it, and if it doesn't, well, I might have to rig up something else with a few more wing nuts. But the reason they're plastic and complicated is that they, as the headlight moves in and out, this goes from this angle to this angle slightly, and so you need to give it something with a bit of play, and that's why it's like that. As it happens now, it's gone dark outside, but they're putting it back together is the same as the taking apart of it, so I'm not going to fuss too much about showing you that. But yeah, one good problem deserves another, and we got 2 of them there today. That's how I fix them. it just takes a bit of sideways thinking. Of course, you could always buy the thing on the internet, and this video will show you how to get in to fix them. You get those plastic bits and the screw and the little plastic bit there, but I'm not for spending 26 quid on this van. Well, I would if there was no other option, but when I know there is another option, let's fix it that way. And the way I was able to where this was meant to rest, I checked it by just the dirt marks on the headlamp bracket. But on this one, I'm going to have to match it up, I guess, by driving it up to a wall. And what you do is you look at the pattern of the beam that was correct on one side of the wall, and then you adjust the other light in or out, and you know that it's only going to need adjustment in this from this bit. So you adjust on the wall until both headlights give you an even line across the wall, and that's how you do it. So what have I used? An M6 wing nut, regular nut, gutter bolt in with a piece of one of these conduit doodads, a gland or a conduit gland maybe. I'll screw it back together. Thanks for watching, see you later.